MMA Boxing Talk here, coming at you with another video. Well, UFC 200, that card's really shaping up. Yesterday it was announced Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz rematch is official. Also, Jose Aldo will be taking on Frakie Edgar for the interim featherweight title, and Conor McGregor will fight the winner later down the road. So there's two really big fights, the main event, the co-main event. Also on that card, you got Cain Velasquez versus Travis Browne. A solid heavyweight fight. Cain Velasquez, the former champion, just lost his title, I believe it was last June, to Fabricio Werdum. But Cain Velasquez is going to be taking on Travis Browne. Solid heavyweight, big guy, 6'7". So that'll be a good fight, Another really interesting fight, all the fight fans, the hardcores are going to love. Joe Lozon versus Diego Sanchez. It was funny, I don't know if you saw, Joe Lozon tweeted out a picture of him and Diego Sanchez face covered in blood in a previous fight, and it says, don't forget to pack your ponchos if you're coming to UFC 200. Which was pretty funny. But that'll be a good fight, Diego Sanchez can walk through punches like I've never seen before. Joe Lozon, tough as nails as well. He's got a lot of fight of the night bonuses in his career. He's got one of the most, actually, believe it or not, when you're talking about knockout of the night, submission of the night, and fight of the night, performance of the night, whatever. He's up there when you're talking about fight bonuses. But that'll be interesting, There's also Gegard Mousasi fighting Derek Brunson. That'll be a good fight too at middleweight. Also Johnny Hendricks versus Kevin Gastelum. Two guys, have a tough time making that 170-pound weight. It's a tough weight cut for those guys. Johnny Hendricks coming off a pretty bad loss. His only stoppage. The only time Hendricks got stopped was his last fight against Wonder Boy Thompson, who's fighting Rory McDonald now. Johnny Hendricks, Kevin Gastelum, that'll be a tough one, to pick. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Takanori Gomi and Jim Miller, that'll be another exciting fight. A lot of scrappy fights on this card, Now the UFC's also talked about wanting 2 or 3 women fights added to this card, this UFC 200 card. One fight that's in the works at the moment is, and I think this would be a solid fight, Kat Zingano versus Juliana Pena. I think that'd be an awesome bantamweight fight for the women's division. Kat Zingano might have lost to Ronda Rousey in 14 seconds or whatever, but she actually stopped Miesha Tate. She stopped Miesha Tate, who's the champ at the moment. So, Kat Zingano, she is tough. That'll be a good fight too. Juliana Pena, she's no joke either. So, that'll be a solid fight. But it's the co-main event, the main event. Jose Aldo, Frakie Edgar. That's going to be an awesome fight. I know a lot of people aren't happy about that. It's a weird thing. An interim belt is for a champion that is inactive or injured all the time. So it's kind of weird. But that's a fight that that's a good fight for the fans. At least that division's no longer in limbo. That's one good thing, I guess. They have something to fight for now. I just hope Conor McGregor goes back to 145. They said win, lose, or draw, he'll be going back to 145. We'll see if that ends up being true. Who knows? But anyway, I just wanted to put out a video talking about these fights. You never know. Ronda Rousey, Miesha Tate 3 could get added to that card. The UFC would love to get Conor McGregor and Ronda Rousey on the same card, But if not, this card's still going to be awesome. A lot of scrappy fights, like I said, Joe Lozon, Diego Sanchez, Takanori Gomi, Jim Miller, Hendricks, Gastelum. These are going to be good fights. And obviously, like I said, that heavyweight fight with Cain and Travis Browne. But we'll see what else gets added to this card. It's definitely a solid card. There's going to be some good prelim fights, We might see Johnny Hendricks on a prelim. We might see, who knows? But anyway, just want to put out a little video talking about UFC 200. It's really shaping up to be a solid card. Yeah, I think this is gonna break the pay-per-view record. It's a big deal, and you know they still have a while to still add some more good fights to that card. So we'll see what they'll do. I just want to put out a video talking about UFC 200. It's July 9th. If you like the video, subscribe. MMA Boxing Talk. Peace.